Okay, thank you. Okay, I can hear them saying, welcome, 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 welcome. I tried to change it every single time. It's like, welcome, 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 welcome. So many of them sitting here and just welcome. Thank you. They're smiling at each and every one of you that is listening to this in the live audience and who will be listening to this later on, of course, because as we know, the dimensional times and shift is very different from the humans, how you see it. Humans see it as the past, the present, and the future. And of course, there is no such thing. It's dimensional energy. It's dimensional shifts in yourself, and you will receive any information you need at any given time and what you need at that particular time. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm asking to slow down a little bit because it's like very fast. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Okay, very important, the conversation this evening. Okay, thank you. Okay, now, okay, they wanted me to show the card, and a card that I pulled for this conversation was the animal card, the bat, and it's all about rebirth. Thank you. I shall allow them in a moment. It's all about the bat and the bat energy and what that represents. It's very much about the rebirth. And if we think about the fruit bat, they're talking about the fruit bat, how it cocoons itself and it's ready for that transformation. It's ready for that okay, thank you, coming forward, allowing itself to express itself. It's about that period of where, okay, thank you, sometimes the people think of the bat as in it's sinister, how you've your movies have made it out to be quite a sinister thing, but bats aren't sinister at all. They're just a different creature and they just share your planet with you. Okay, thank you. But if you think of the bat, when the bat expands its wings and the bat steps forward at the twilight and through the darkness, how it comes through the darkness, how the humans are, thank you, are moving through the darkness right now. The humans have gone through many different changes in their lives. And those who hear this, there is this change that has been occurring in their life and what they're traveling through. This is a time of that transformation. Some of you are different stages. Some of you will need that healing and guidance. Of course, always needing the guidance. And that's why we step forward at this particular time to guide you. There will be that transformation of what's going on in your life and where you have been on that journey, and for you to help you to come out on the other side. And that is why we step forward this evening. And this is why we step forward again and again to help, to assist, and for you to understand more about yourselves. You have done very well on your planet looking at the psychology of things, but that has blinded some of you about that. You just think it's about the psychology of how you work, but it's not. It's about the energy of who you are and where you are on your particular journey. So we want to break this down. You're going through a growth period. And there is this terminology that you have used on your planet, growing pains. And yes, it is growing pains for many of you, this regrowth process, this change in what's happening to you in your environment around you. It may mean that total shift in the relationships, the partnerships, the home life, the work, whatever is happening for you right now, or what has been you've been traveling through, there has been this shift in your energy. It is uncomfortable, and we are aware of many of your humans do not like the uncomfortability. Well, this is just how it is. We have found that the humans, when you do not have uncomfortability, you tend to glide through life and you do not absorb. Some of you can be quite lazy and just want the work to be done for you. Some of you just want to sit and to listen and think the work is being done for you on a soul level. No, this is incorrect. The way this works is that your soul is to have that interaction with others in your life, and you are here to have the interaction. It's not for you to be still and to sit and to think that someone else is doing the work for you. There will be moments that many of you will feel it is hard and you do not wish to sit with the uncomfortability. And that is the time of pause. That is the time to take note of how you are feeling and to be gentle with yourself. But what happens is many of you go into your minds and you over twist, you over lot of the information. Now, there is something we need to look at. However you are feeling, however what is going on for you in your life, will create this internal energy of emotions and thoughts and feelings, and will also could have a devastating effect upon your immunity in your body and how it reacts to illnesses and viruses and everything else. So this is when you need to look at how you are feeling and try to balance out where you are. We know many of you would find it difficult to sit in silence or to sit within yourself and just to focus your energy on yourself. We know there are moments, even when Anne tries to sit and just to focus internally within, that her mind gets distracted and she wanders off too. But she is practicing. Now, To be still, to stay in your body. We will help you to understand this. Okay, thank you. There's a shuffle here of guides going on, and I'm like, well, okay, fine, that's going on. Okay, thank you. Okay. One of the guides is saying, I'm coming forward, I'm coming through, because I know how the humans work. And it's just a total different guide. I'm like, okay, shift in energy. Okay, thank you. Okay. Understand. Okay, thank you. So when you're going through that chaos in your life, you feel that it is chaos. You only feel there is only one direction. You only have the doom and gloom of what you think is to come. And the mind totally focuses on what you think will be the outcome of whatever the situation is. The mind then becomes like a fog. You become blind to what can actually happen. Now, the energy internally then creates the energy externally. You are porous. Your energy is transmitted externally within your unified fields of who you are. Now, the energy around you is the like for like from the universe. Many of you understand this as in how you are feeling and the way you are within yourself. You will then also attract like for like. Now, the idea is that you want to balance that out, because then that blocks you from moving forward. It creates this energy field around you, like this bubble of energy, and it keeps you stuck. If you're in a toxic relationship or an environment, it just amplifies. If you're totally focused in your mind, it will amplify your energy around you. Now, there is a way of doing this, that if you could take those moments out to be still, to sit within, it's on a park bench, or to sit within your home, or whatever environment it is, that you just take a moment to be still, that you allow yourself to balance out your energy, that you come internally within your body and you bring your mind in, and you do not allow your mind to go out focusing on the problems, because if you allow your mind to go out focusing on the problems, you bring more in and you're attracting that energy. The idea is that you go internally within, and then you keep being mindful of how the human body is feeling in the space. This is how you would begin, about bringing yourself internally within the space first, anchoring your body wherever you are, being aware of your physical form, and saying to yourself, I'm sitting here with the sofa, the bench, or on the ground, or whatever it is, that you bring yourself into your body and you're aware of your physical form. And then what we wish for you then to do is then you go into your heart center and you allow your heart to open. You allow the extension of your rib cages. You allow your heart to connect to everything around you, but you do not operate from the head or from the mind. From the head and from the mind, it's very 3D, and it's very much about getting caught up in your world on your planet at this time. It's very much about looking at what you may not have, or what you think that you may want to have. We have observed your planet and we have looked at how you humans feel that you are lacking of. You have a lot of media, and you have a lot of what's going on around you of people wanting more. I will be happier when I buy that item of clothing. I will be happier when I find that partner. I'll be happier when I get that job. I'll be happier when I earn that money. I'll be happier when I have that bigger house. I will be happier, I'll be happier, I'll be happier. And by making those statements, I'll be happier, you are saying that you are not happy enough in your surroundings or where you are in your life. And you're saying that you are lacking something. I'll be happier, and you're sending it out like a fishing net. I'll be happier when. And then you end up chasing your tail. You end up having to chase your dreams constantly. Constant. And it's almost like you're trying to get to somewhere all the time, and you're not internally within your body. You're not internally within your heart center. You're not internally within yourself. You are constantly sending out, and it's exhausting. Your energy, you're depleting your energy. You're always rushing. Always rushing. Animals do not do this. We are telling you there is so much that you have to learn from your animals by them just being where they are. They do not think that if they have a bigger rat or a bigger bowl of food or a better home, and we're not, obviously for those animals that are not in a safe space, they would possibly, but not thinking ahead like this. It's just a different way of thinking. But many of your humans are chasing dreams and not realizing your dream is where you are at this present moment. So that's very much, you're caught up in this 3D world of wanting, needing, thinking there must be something better. Well, there is, but when you do this, you're sending out your energy, you're depleting yourself, and you're staying very surface level in the 3D dimension. Yes, we understand you have to pay bills. We are not saying this. We understand you need food to eat. We are not saying this. We understand, but there is more of a balance. So what we are saying is that you will find more of an inner peace if you open up your heart and you connect to how you are feeling internally within inside. And then if you are sitting on the park bench or the sofa or a chair or wherever, as you open up your heart, learn this practice, come out of your head, because that is your dreams and thinking this is what you want and you're chasing your tails. Is more to come to your heart and to become as one with your space. Now, when you first do this, you may be analyzing this because this is the pattern, this is how the humans function. But it would be more about focusing on your space around you and becoming one with the chair, one with the room, one with your walls, connecting, or one with the trees. This is why we always say it's a pleasure to be in nature to do this, to be as one. And what you will find is that your energy becomes one with your space, your environment. You start feeling in a different way. The connection's very different. And then this brings you home to your higher consciousness, yourself. There are many layers to yourself, and it's about learning what area of yourself you need to learn. So it's a practice of coming into yourself first, to acknowledge you are anchoring your body parts wherever you are, to come out of the mind, to drop down from the mind down into the heart, the soul area where it rests, and to expand your energy to connect with the divine, the universe. When you connect to the space around you and you're breathing it in, you're breathing it out, you then learn how now you can start to connect to the universal energy and the universe. So it works within the heart center. For those of you who have mastered manifestation, you understand this is about how something makes you feel. That is one part. And then you move into different dimensions of yourself, and we shall explain. When you go into the dream state, when you sleep in the evenings or during the day or catnapping, we are aware some of you catnap and this is useful too. But when you are in the dream state, you're allowing your subconscious mind just to click off for a little while, just to take a breather, to stop being so functional in your logical, practical mind of things that you should be doing. Some of you don't always disconnect and you don't get a good night's sleep. But the idea is allowing yourself to go into that process of dreaming. And many of you are dreaming weird and wacky dreams because we are aware of this, because you are traveling in and out of different dimensional spaces, because there is more to you than you can imagine. Many of you are becoming aware of the signs that you're seeing in the messages. Many of you are thinking possibly what it is that you need or moving forward, and then you're asking for information, and then you're seeing those signs. You're becoming more on the ball, shall we say, or on the point. You're understanding more now that through the thoughts and the feelings of you physically, emotionally, and mentally, that you're attracting like for like in. And you are asking, many of you are reaching, we know we can feel those emails as a sense. We're feeling the messages and reaching out, and we are bringing the information forward, and we are trying to assist you as much as we can. And you in your dreams are now starting to expand more fully. And that is why some of your dreams are becoming weird and wacky, because the human part of yourself is surrendering in your dreams because you've started opening up. You've become more aware of your energy, that your energy fields are opening and you're dropping in and out within your dreams into different dimensions of yourself. Now, some of you are getting caught up in trying to understand exactly what the dream means from the logical, practical mind. It does not work this way. Yes, we understand from Freud and the psychological part of you of analyzing what certain things mean in your dreams, that you feel you have more control over the message. But the idea is just to allow yourself to float through the different dimensions of yourself and to allow yourself to engage. Now, many of you will find also that within these dreams, you may be coming across complete strangers and wondering, oh, I've never met that person. Or some of you will go into logical mind and think, well, I must have seen that person in the supermarket or the bus stop, or you're driving, you see them, and that's probably why they've come up in your mind. No. Many of you are intermingling within your dreams. This is fine. This is okay, not to be worried. But you are moving in and out of each other's dreams as well. The more of you that are opening up and becoming one and doing this work on yourself, you are now interacting internally within these dreams too, within this dimensional shift of you. So many on your planet, because you are becoming more open, you are having that engagement, that interaction with others, and in a playful way, we must say, that not to worry, because it's actually helping you to shift your energy too, that you're doing this dimensional shifting and dimensional hopping in and out of the dimensions. Now, you have heard about how you're moving into the fourth, the fifth dimension, the fourth dimension. There's many dimensions, and some humans freak out when they hear this or do not have understanding. It just means you're being more open to there is more to what you have been told or what you have been shown or what you see at this moment for you. So the more work that you do internally on yourself, the personal development, the meditations, the expansion of your own energy, you'll become more aware of how easy it is to just slip into that lane of that fourth dimensional energy. And the more of you that are doing this on your planet, it then has that effect to others in your environment, those in your area, those in the world. The more that you connect with each other, your energy tunes in, that it becomes a lot easier. So the work that you are doing upon yourself is also having the effect to others around you, your family, friend members, whoever, the neighbor next door. They may not even realize. So it's naturally you are all moving, you're shifting into gear, which is a good place to be. But you pull yourself back when there is fear, and you pull yourself back when you overly focus on your physical realm that you have right now. Now, it doesn't mean that the fourth dimension is not physical as such. You're bringing it into physicality. Two words. You're bringing it into your world. So the more of you that shift and are aware of the energy change within you, your energy shift around you, your planet becomes more of that happy medium as such, the place where everyone's becoming fine-tuned and becoming aware. Now, there will always be resistance because that is normal and that is how the human operates. There will always be this confrontation and conflict as such, as some individuals wish to stay where they are and their mindset is how they think, and this is always going to happen, and this is fine because this is your free will, and free will is important, that you were created with this free will. So when you have decisions to make, it's very important that some visit Anne and ask, am I meant to be with that person? Am I meant to get that job? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? And sometimes we hold back. We say to Anne, they do not need to know all the information right now because they are not ready for that information right now. They need to wait until their energy matches up. And sometimes Anne has had those clients where she has given them information and they are resistant to it. and where she gives them the month or the year, and then they come back or they message and say it didn't happen, and then 2 years later it did happen, and because they then are ready for that shift in themselves. These are the human years. This is not the soul years that you have. It's very different on the dimensional side of things. But at this moment in time, the weird, wacky dreams is the interaction of many of situations which are changing. And some of you will want to try and direct your dreams and try to overanalyze it, because that's how your brain thinks, and this is fine. The more that you try to do this, the less understanding that you will have. It's more about looking later on, as you see from your dreams, how much your life is shifting into the dream state, in a sense that through your dreams, the manifestation is easier. We advise when you do, your head hits the pillow to some extent, shall we say, that you then allow your body to be mindful of your space, that you are resting, that you're taking this time, and then you're allowing yourself to dream the possibilities of whatever it is that you wish to manifest, to come step forward. But this is a big shift on your planet. It really is, where some of you have gone through these traumas, and some are still going through these traumas and changes on your planet, that there is this feeling of chaos sometimes in many of your lives. The chaos is not really there. It's what you think it is there and how you're seeing it. But it is just a time and a period of change. But the more of you, or the work that you do on your personal development, will help. There was a question that was presented to Anne today. A lovely being from India sent her a message and said, I am studying in this certain field, it is the Akashic Records, and wants to know if they should move on to the next level. And we sent a message forward through, because you can do all the work and interested in some of the energy healing and the different areas that you want to look at, which is very good. But to be giving the better, useful information to people, so you can do the work, you can get your qualification, and someone practically has shown you how to access Akashic Records. But unless you do the work on yourself, the energy level within yourself will not gain access to all the areas, and you would only be giving the client that has presented in front of you half the information. It is about you learning to step inside yourself, to learn your own energy field. It is about you being aware of who you are, how you are, your soul journey, and the connection from the soul. Is more about the connection with your soul now as you step forward on your planet as yourself. Many of us have been watching you and trying our best to communicate with you. Many of you have been resistant, or there is some fear sometimes. There's nothing to be afraid. We have just been here before on your planet many times before. There are many masters here on the planet, that you would call us masters. We do not separate ourselves. We have just been teachers that have stepped forward to assist you. We have been guiding many times before you. And many of you have been our students before. But we just step forward to assist you on this journey right now and offer clarity if we can. But it's very much about your process of who you are, where you are on your journey. But we wish always to step forward to offer you guidance. We are here. We are always listening and hearing the information. It's very busy on your planet right now. Many of us are answering as much as we can. We have seen the information for each and every one of you who is listening right now. But you also have to learn to communicate too, and to find that space in your day where you are open and connecting to the universe by building your team, your contact with those around you. We mean your guides. You will have better communication. This is not just you being left on your own to do this work, but we are here also to transmit as much as we can and to be of service and useful to each and every one of you on your planet at this time. Okay. Okay, they have given their transmission, I was just told, and they sort of stepped back at the moment. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, thank you. I'm listening to them and they're giving me the information, what they've just spoken about right now, and I'm like just processing that. Okay, because being a channel, I hear their information, my voice just projects it out, and I know some of the information, but I'll be working with them. Okay, thank you. They do want to do an exercise with you, those who are listening to this, and then afterwards they're going to answer some questions. So they want to do this little exercise with you now, just so that you can sit with this and just see how it feels for you at this particular time. Okay, so what they want you to do is just be in your space where you are right now, and they want you just to close your eyes. And everyone who's listening to this now in the audience live, and those who will listen to this later on, you'll feel the energy of each other. It will come forward. You'll feel the energy within the space. So they're just saying, just be in that space right now. Good. And just naturally breathing for you right now. Allowing your breath to flow through your body. Allowing this time and space for you right now. This is about just your space, your energy, and allowing yourself with your breath to just move that breath through your body. Allowing that breath to come in, whether through your nose or your mouth, allowing it to be guided in through your body. Your body knows how to do this naturally for you. You were born with the apparatus of your body to make it happen naturally. So allowing your body to feel that breath internally, allowing it to flow all the way through your body now. Bring it down through your throat, bringing that breath into your lungs, and bringing that breath down now into your stomach region. Allowing that breath to settle within your body. Allowing that breath to flow down, deeper down through your spine, down into the base of your chakra. Allowing that breath to flow down through the tops of your legs, coming down through your legs, your knees, into your ankles. As you're allowing that breath to flow through your body. Bringing that color or purple now, as they're telling me to say to you. In that next in-breath you breathe in, bringing that purple healing energy through your nose, through the back of your throat, coming down now, further down through into your heart, your lungs, allowing that purple energy to go into your stomach, bringing it all the way down again, down through the spinal cord into the base. Good. And bringing it down through the legs. Good. And pushing that purple healing light of energy all the way down through your legs, your ankles, down into your feet, as you're allowing yourself to anchor into this space. And as you allow your feet to connect to the earth, allowing your roots from your body to go down deeper, like the tree as it sends down the roots further down into the earth. And as you allow your roots to connect to the energy of the earth, Allow the amethyst energy to begin to rise up through the soles of your feet. Allow the purple amethyst energy to rise up through the earth. Crystallized energy, healing energy within the earth. And as you begin to feel that connection within the earth, imagining that crystallized energy rising up higher as it moves up through the soles of your feet, through your legs to your base chakra, coming up through your spinal cord, through your fluid, all the way up, rising to the stomach region. Crystallized purple amethyst energy as it begins to fill your whole body of healing light and energy. Bringing it to your heart center and allowing it to gently swirl around within your heart, your ribs, feeling it within your energy, within your soul. Allowing your rib cage to gently begin to open as you're allowing your energy to gently expand. As you're allowing your energy to expand within your heart center, begin to feel as you want to engage with others who are similar to yourself, the like-minded within the planet, on the planet, within the energy field of where you're at, like calling home to others who are on your planet at this time, allowing the connection of those like-minded souls to step forward. Being aware as you fill your heart with love, sending the love out to the planet now. Those who are encountering the chaos at this time, the earthquakes, those who are terminally ill, sending the love of the light of the purple healing amethyst out into the world, helping those to cross over and to have the guidance they need at this time. Sending love out to the world, raising the frequency that's on this planet. Be part of that process. As each and every one of you feels this energy, you are part of the bigger program. You are part of the healing love that's rising and raising the frequency on this earth. Each and every one of you, from the animals to the humans to nature, sending it out as a frequency to help those who are at need at this time. And as you're allowing that energy to flow out, also receiving the healing energy that's coming back. Whether the consciousness of other humans are aware at this time, feeling that love that's held in that dimensional of energy. Love is there. Allowing that healing energy of love and light to transmit through your heart center now and to heal those generations back. There's many ancestral generations of your family, of others who are connected to you. Allow that healing to take place on the level of the dimension that it's at this time. And as it goes back, it also shifts forward, allowing that healing energy of light to transfer and transmit throughout the energy fields. And as you become aware of the light and the love, your extension of your expansion of your energy field around you, it begins to expand further, almost as if it's as wide as the room that you're sitting in now or out in nature. Push out that healing energy internally within you, sending it further around you, that bubble of light, allowing yourself to glow. Be prepared to expand, to ask that guidance. That the universe will send you what you need right now. The questions that you have, that you feel you need assistance with, are being answered on another level of yourself. And when you are ready to receive that healing light, or the question or the answer that you need from the divine, it will be there. You will see those signs. You'll be ready and you will be prepared for the healing of that light of energy. And as you are there within that space, receiving the healing that you need, you're allowing your energy to gently begin to come back into your body. The expansion of yourself gently coming back gently into your body. Being aware of how your heart has extended out to many on your planet. Being aware as you bring in your heart energy. Being aware of what it is that you are also receiving from each other, that are hearing this information at this time. As your energy is being raised at this time and your frequency level of who you are. As you become aware of your energy, like the purple flower that begins to close, drawing in your energy into your heart center, bringing your lungs, your rib cage back in. As you draw that energy in, you become aware of who you are. Like information you may have not have had before, but being connected and knowing that there is more than there is that you see. You see what you shall believe, believe what you shall see. Allow for guidance as it comes in. Being open to the information that's there for you. Receiving and being open as it needs to come in at any given time. Remembering time is a concept of the human body, but believing that you shall receive when it is that you need to hear. And as I count to 3, coming back into your space, bringing that energy field back into your physical form. 1, being aware of your physical body, your skeleton, your muscles, your torso of where you are. 2, being aware as you bring in your next breath, bringing it back into your body and allowing it to fill your body with the oxygen that you need to breathe upon your planet. And 3, come back, wherever you've been, come back. Begin that process of opening your eyes, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Come back into the space, allowing yourself to connect. Animals as well. Good, lovely. Come back into your space. If you have water, take a sip of your water to help you to ground yourself back onto planet Earth. For those of you who are listening live in my audience right now, we will then answer questions for you. They just said, and they will be recorded separately. So for those who have listened to this, thank you for joining us. You can find more information from practitioners and other events that are free at the moment on Odyssey The Platform.